everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm not just curious, and today we're here for some more Punishing Gray Raven. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well, because I certainly am. But yeah, we're finally here. We're finally back for some more PGR. But yeah, I'm super excited to be back. But yeah, let's go. But yeah, I can't wait to dive into the story today, man. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? How was everyone's weekend? I hope everyone had a good weekend, but yeah. But yeah, I'm super happy to be back, but yeah. I think with that said, let's dive in. And yeah, let's go. Alright. It's been a little bit, but yeah. Alright, hold up. Alright, yep. No coatings, but yeah, I'm super excited to continue the story we got going on here. It's certainly been definitely an interesting road so far. But yeah, I think with it said, let's keep going. Oh wait, hold up. Oh yeah, new stuff opened up. All right. Oh yeah, Discord. Oh yeah, the Discord trial opened up. Right. We should definitely do that first though, before we you know dive into you know, the story. So yeah, let's do that. Let's learn how Discord plays. Alright, Discord, let's see what you got. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend? How was everyone's weekend? Because mine was certainly fun. I've honestly been just
Allow me to entertain our guests.
Ooh, nice intro animation. I like that. But yeah, I've basically been obsessed with Digimon this entire weekend. I won't lie. Well, silent consent. Pinging yellow orbs to cast spiral bind. Dealing physical damage and cutting edge. Alright, so she's physical DPS. Alright.
I only converse with living things.
Damn, alright. Well, silent consent. Pinging blue orbs to cast silk snare. Dealing physical damage, pulling in enemies, and getting cutting edge.
At your service.
Press and hold dodge to generate cutting edge. While doing so, auto ping 2 sets of 3 ping signal orbs to grant extra damage to Purgatory Shear. Alright. Oh shit, okay. Press and hold dodge. Alright.
I am not some worthless stray.
Oh shit, okay. Huh. Press and hold base down, consume all current cutting edge, cast focus rending, and gain signature energy and sharp reserve.
I'll stitch your limbs together.
Hey, alright, nice. While silent consent, top signature to activate rampant disaster, which grants infinite red orbs.
The trail has but one end.
Pinging red orbs for red orb combo to gain devouring, you know, stuff. Hey, oh, okay.
No
let's go.
device my purge. Greetings and goodbye.
Reckless. Now your flesh will learn my weave.
Okay, so it can be timed. Okay. So there's a time limit. Okay, for ults. Alright.
A demise sealer just for you.
Do you like it?
Alright. Interesting. Alright. So she's definitely pretty, definitely seems pretty simple to get a hold of. I won't lie. I like it.
Welcome. Allow me to entertain our guests.
Hey, alright, nice. Press and hold dodge activate distangle. Auto ping 2 sets of 3 ping signal orbs to gain cutting edge. Release dodge to cast Purgatory Shear and gain signature energy. Alright.
Greetings and goodbye.
Yep. And silent can tap signature activate rampant to grant infinite red orbs. Yep.
Now your flesh will learn my weave.
You dare severing bite.
Cut
Okay.
them down. Shred them apart.
Oh shit, okay. Oh wow, I actually did. Huh, so. Okay.
Greetings and goodbye.
Interesting that in the alts, like, it automatically pings the orbs. Huh. Although I'll be at a slower
demise
pace.
sealer just for you.
Do you like it?
Alright. Okay, interesting. Alright. Alright, time to practice the effect, which is basically just Ultima stuff. Which apparently is easily activated. Thank God.
Welcome. Allow me to entertain our guests.
Press hold dodge to activate Distingo, auto ping 3, gain cutting edge. Air gain signature sharp reserve. Alright.
I am not some worthless stray.
Well, something is happening every ramp gets infrared orbs.
Now your flesh will learn my ways.
Other side, personal signature auto ping signal orbs, getting shattered silk, the ultimate slash damage. Oh shit, okay, so press and hold signature. Okay, interesting, okay. Oh, so just press and hold sig. Okay, cool. Alright, I get it.
A demise sealer just for you.
Do you like it?
Hey, nice, alright. Okay, so seems pretty simple enough, I like it. But, yeah. I think with that said, let us move on. Let me quickly just claim this. Thank you. And then let us move on to the story. Oh no, not side. Main. Dream till the timeless end. Alright, yeah, there we go. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. But yeah, can't wait to see how this story continues. But yeah, let's keep going. And let us start off with partner. Alright, let's go. Montelli International Airport. Oh, is that the same Montelli International Airport? Bruh. Okay. In the parking lot, on a command vehicle that is disguised as a common large car, you are reviewing all the materials you have with you. While you and Iris are doing each other's makeup. What? We're doing makeup? What? We're putting on makeup? What? I'm sorry, what? Okay. I don't really put on makeup, but okay. There's something awkward about making eye contact during makeup. To avoid that, you try to keep up a conversation. Alright. How does Jonathan's studio get their hands on a command vehicle like this? I wasn't the one who got this. It was Iris. Jonathan, who's been repeatedly checking his investment on a laptop, speaks without looking up. She got the decoder from the airport network, too. Alright, interesting. Okay. Surprised, you look at Iris, who responds with a casual smile. Aw. Meanwhile, Dandelion has finished drawing. On the whiteboard, she's marked a dozen key spots on a structural diagram of the airport. Oh, it's Montali. Not Montelli. Okay. My bad. That pop-up went by too fast. Was built 15 years ago and has undergone 6 major expansions. I'm sure you're already familiar with this overall structural layout. I need to stress that the airport's network system is divided into 2 layers, internal and external. If you want to paralyze the airport by implanting a virus and causing chaos, you should target the internal network. Of course, ideally, our decoder would disable both systems through a single external interface. I thought you said you were just an ordinary civilian. I've written a novel using Montali Airport as the setting. Dandelion finishes with an elegant signature on the whiteboard, then turns to face Jonathan. Novelists are ordinary people, of course. Please continue. The operation is divided into several phases according to Iris and FOS's plan. Damn, heart. Alright. First, Iris and FOS will need to use employee passage to access the secure areas beyond the checkpoints because they don't have identification documents. Okay. Right here's the employee passage that leads directly to the airport waiting area. This path is usually... She nods to Iris and connects a decryption device to the door lock in front. Oh, the old Selena art. Oh shit, okay. Interesting. Okay, interesting. As the door unlocks, someone in the clear corridor turns around. There are no guards. Except that one. And Nora and Dan lie in silence. You calmly pull out a pre-made employee badge. Quickly flash it, point it toward Iris, and greet the guard. Hey, nice art. I like it. VIP. The guard nods silently and steps aside to clear the way. You walk forward slowly with Iris until you go around a corner. Alright. Huh. You seem a bit nervous. Because we only had enough time to get one badge, there are too many types of uniforms for different sections. Trying to replicate them might get us exposed. I'm having trouble keeping up with you. It's such a bold idea. I can't believe it actually worked. Aw. Iris places a hand over her chest, her words filled with excitement due to the thrill. Yellow-red work vest, clipboard, and signboard. These get you access to almost anywhere in the world. As you speak, you slide the clipboard into the signboard and fold them together, turning them into a briefcase. Alright. Then you flip her clothing inside out, revealing a suit. Alright. I thought infiltration was a required course for United Government employees. I did get infiltration training, but it was different. You glance at Iris's hands. Weapon comes into mind and you realize she's joking. That explanation makes sense, but being invincible definitely counts as infiltration. Dandelion, where to now? The service desk when you turn left in 50 meters. That's the most accessible network port. Just connect to the port on the desktop. Alright. Iris. Iris nods and walks ahead toward the desk. Alright, okay. Sorry to bother you, I was wondering. How may I help you? Oh? Excuse me, can you tell me where I need to go for this flight? Oh, of course, let me just finish helping this lady first, then I'll assist you. The flight attendant panics as two people ask for help at the same time, noticing her divided attention. Connect the coder to the external port under the counter. Alright, why? 2 minutes later. I see, thank you very much for your help. Yay, committing crimes! My pleasure, please feel free if you have any more questions, and for you. I've already found the check-in counter for my flight, thanks. You wave the Q&A plan for the other staff while quietly disconnecting the decoder. Oh, alright, have a pleasant journey, and feel free to ask if you need anything else. With a grateful smile, you turn and leave with Iris. Alright. You take out the hacking device and start working. Iris leans over. And how's that coming along? We need to plan our next move. See, I told you it wouldn't be that easy. You successfully infiltrated the system, but there's no internet access on the surface. We didn't fail, it's physical isolation. Looks like Montali Airport has been attacked before. Dandelion? If it's physically isolated, we'll need to get to the staff area to find an access point to the inner network. I should warn you, security in the staff area isn't very strict, but there's multiple checkpoints. I looked this up when writing my article. That means our plan to use the employee passage won't work anymore. It's not as simple as getting by one guard. The risk is too high. Iris nods and gives you an expectant look. Alright. You don't seem worried at all. Because I believe in you. I'm sure half of us can solve this problem. There's no time to dwell on what she means. Spawn an employee approaching and gently tap your earpiece. Interesting. Is the checked baggage storage area connected to the staff area? I mean, the one after security screening? Let me see. Yes, they're connected. Are you? Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Without responding to Dandelion, you stop the employee passing by. My friend isn't feeling well, but her medication ran out. The rest is in her checked luggage. You take out a pill bottle from your briefcase and deliberately show it to the staff. Alright. You've already gone through security and she needs prescription medication. I'm sorry, but could you please help us? Alright. Iris chimes in just the right moment. Oh, okay, please follow me. Alright, nice. Iris faces discomfort while you act agitated. Your expensive attire adds to this story. Of course it does. While the staff leading the way, you bypass several guards who would have otherwise stopped you. After going around several corners, you arrive at the entrance to the restricted area. Just ahead is a checked baggage storage area. I'm afraid all passengers must stop here. Could you please show me your ticket? I will go in and look for your... Oh, damn. You release the ether-soaked cloth as Iris catches the unconscious employee and props him up to search for his badge. Oh, shit. Okay, assaulting a impaired employee. Okay. Name, Shuji, job title. While you memorize the person's information, Iris quickly surveys the inside. Everyone inside is wearing work or guard uniforms. I don't think I can go in with you. I'll go alone. Can you take care of him? Yeah, alright. Of course, but FOS. You look up from the ID to find her holding tightly onto your hand. Stay safe. Okay, I'll be careful. Your serious expression seems odd. It isn't really a problem, even if we were exposed before stirring up a commotion. You strip off the employee's jacket, put it on, then change your briefcase back into its true form, a clipboard and sign, and walk straight in. Alright. Interesting. The rest of the mission goes off without a hitch. With the right uniform and confidence, accessing a terminal connected to the airport's internal network is easy. With so many devices requiring network connectivity, airport security really depends more on firewalls than physical barriers. Connect the decryption device and successfully implant the virus. Now, paralyzing their entire system is just one button away. Hey, nice. You leave the employee area after changing into a suit to blend in with the crowd. Just as you're about to exit, an announcement blares over the PA. Alright. Attention valued passengers. The airport has conducted an emergency security check. Please remain calm and stay where you are until further instructions. Attention valued passengers. Dandelion. The encrypted channel is jammed. You immediately remove your earpiece and chuck it into a garbage can. The airport's reaction speed is shocking, but you're not a professional hacker like Teddy. Hey. Recall seeing guards in areas that should have been empty. Perhaps it has to do with the theater attack, which likely increased security levels across all important areas of the city. Any delay could mean trouble. You tap the button on your decryption device, and in an instant, the humming of countless machines throughout the airport falls silent. Outside the massive airport windows, the exterior lights of several aircraft and connecting jetways switch to red in a blink of an eye. Alright. The hall erupts into chaos. Human voices mixed with blaring announcements as panic spreads like wildfire. Mission accomplished. Time to get out of here. You lower ahead and follow the crowd toward the security checkpoint. If I could just get past here. You look up and lock eyes with the guard in the distance. Unfortunately, it's the person you met in the employee area. The guard's face suddenly scrunches in suspicion. Shock flashes across his eyes as he reaches for his radio. Well, here's trouble. Maintenance worker in a suit at an airport in chaos. Everyone would find that suspicious. Wait and observe. Bang. As you make up your mind, a loud noise erupts behind you. Damn, alright. A man whose face you can't see knocks over everything and runs further into the building, instantly drawing everyone's attention. Almost all security personnel start rushing after the man. Oh shit. The guard is distracted for a moment, his hand moves away from the radio, but he turns around again to move towards you. Try a different approach. Unexpected events are happening faster than you could think. As your body remains tense, a familiar voice reaches you. Darling, I found you. Oh shit, she changed back. Iris, now without her disguise, appears beside you out of nowhere. She's carrying a tall instrument case and speaks in a higher pitch than usual. My performance is about to begin. If we waste any more time, I'll be late. I was hoping we could have dinner together. Aw. Oh, of course. Glance at the security guard from the corner of your eye. Seeing your interaction, he pauses before walking away. Alright, interesting. Thank you. Iris links her arm with yours with a smile, and you walk side by side through the security checkpoint. Alright, okay. You can't go back to the vehicle where Dandelion is. They've already left. It would be easily spotted by the airport police. Iris and I get into another car belonging to Jonathan's studio and leave from the airport. Keep your hands on the steering wheel and glance at a smiling Iris. You're in a good mood? Aren't you? We finished the mission. Who caused the commotion back there? The person Jonathan hired to create a scene. He didn't cause too much damage, so the loyals got him out quickly. He was a huge help. Oh, so your performance earlier was also... Iris suddenly falls silent. She presses her lips together and turns her head away. She becomes unusually serious. Oh? I never acted like that with anyone else. You're the first and will be the only one. Iris' sudden change in tone catches you off guard. If my past self were writing this, I probably would have made the resolution process more complex, like you said. Just someone taught me a valuable lesson through their actions. Suddenly, enigmatic flashes in her eyes. Whoever Iris is referring to is clearly important to her. For immersing in her imagination and beauty, one should focus more on reality. I almost forgot, there's someone extremely important in Iris' life. Your comments are a bit insensitive. Damn. I'm sorry. It's just... words hover at the tip of your tongue, but you can't get them out. You don't know how to explain yourself. Iris, who's always been understanding since you first met, falls silent. Silence fills the car. Remain silent. For you can collect your scattered thoughts. The car passes an intersection and Iris suddenly speaks. Go left. You turn the steering wheel, comparing her instruction with the route in your memory. Are we going back? We have something else to do. Iris speaks in her usual gentle tone. You feel relieved and turn to look at her at a red light, only to see she's been staring at you this whole time. Oh. What's wrong? Promised something at the airport, didn't you? Let's have dinner together. Iris looks away, a flush of red creeping up her neck. One final word floats quietly on her lips, heard only by herself. Aw. That was cute. Alright, yeah, sorry about that. I had to do something real quick. But yeah, let's keep going. Reasoning. Alright, let's go. Babylonian Logistics Warehouse. Oh, we're back here. Commandant. Hey, Isla. Water spray from the fire sprinkler system, slowly dissipating the irritant gas. There are absolutely no relevant records in the conservation area for Babylonia, as if this guy appeared out of the blue. Over the comm, the sound of keystroke slows down. Commandant? In the temporary channel they had established, the portrait represented in the gray room of Commandant has turned gray at some point. The communication system is working. There's no interference. Why are they offline? Commandant Isla? Teddy, check all surveillance footage inside and outside the warehouse. From the sound, Isla must be running in a hurry. What's going on? Fingers fly across the controls and footage from 47 cameras show up. As smoke gradually clears on the screen, only Isla is still in the warehouse, but the intruder and the commandant have vanished. Oh shit. Commandant? Oh shit, not good. The gray ribbon commandant has vanished right under Babylonia's nose, along with the mysterious intruder. The military... The military immediately forms a search group, but there are no sign of either of them anywhere around anywhere around the warehouse. The engineering force checks with all warehouse surveillance footage, but only finds recordings from before the smoke spread. Alright. Footage that's identical to the one stored in Isla's records. Okay. Explain. Ah, Ishmael. A ripple forms in the still coffee cup as Ishmael furrows her brow, flipping through the report Teddy gave her. The frame Ishmael asked to destroy looks exactly like the construct in Isla's artwork. The trigger mental distress and Noctis. Now Noctis went missing with the mysterious invader in a warehouse, Conservation Area 221, the warehouse that holds this frame. I need a logical explanation. Ah, Ishmael. I have no recollection of this matter. I'm not trying to avoid responsibility. I'm simply stating a fact. Sure you are. You must have heard about the recent incidents involving Babylonia and the Commandant. If I were behind all this, you really think you can just waltz up to me even with the control core backing you? Yeah. Don't rush it, I'll look into it, but unraveling the full story takes time. Teddy furrows her brows after examining the control core construct for her and realized she isn't lying. The good news is that Babylonia doesn't have a mole. The bad news is that Ishmael actually knows nothing about this. It's another dead end. Notification chime sounds. Isla's on the other end. The task force inspected most areas in the warehouse and found no issues. We're heading to the last few gates. So any updates on your end? Wind scrapes across the terminal, creating a harsh grating sound. Damn, alright. The lead's gone cold. I'll keep going through the rest of the surveillance footage at the engineering force. Has the Science Council found the origin of that odd device in the warehouse? The one they just found? They're on it. Asimov asked for experts from Science Council Sections 1 and 2 to disassemble the device. It's codenamed White Noise for now. White Noise? Asimov notices a strange noise in the surveillance footage right before the smoke dissipated. My combat records picked up the same frequency. Alright. Interesting. This can't be a coincidence. Got it. I'll go get a sample of that white noise frequency from Asimov right now. Okay, we're at another entry point. I'll contact you immediately if we find anything. Alright. Isla quickly ends the call. Those noise sound waves. Teddy compares the surveillance records before and after the invader appeared, uploads the clips to the terminal, and hurries toward the Science Council. Ishmael sets down her cup and watches the ripples in her coffee distorted by the sound of the closing door. Ring upon ring, like cages, the ripples trap the foam inside. Alright, interesting. Okay. Science Council. The lights in this building are never fully out. Researchers in white coats are always coming in and going along all day. I copied that noise frequency you asked for to your terminal. Those old folks from Science Council Section 2 are being called in as well. You think this has to do with outer space? I'm not sure. I'll have to broaden the scope of the investigation. He stares at the middle of the table at the device codenamed White Noise that was urgently transported to Babylonia. Section 1 has already used every method imaginable to disassemble and decode this device. They've used existing technological tools to take it apart and attempted to decrypt it with their punching virus research. But it doesn't react to anything. Or rather, under specific conditions, it appears to be activated, but cannot be used. I suspect... Mr. Asimov! Oh, Rosa! Rosa comes stumbling over, her arms wrapped around a stack of yellow documents taller than herself. Aw. These are documents you asked for. Do you have a minute? The purple girl puts the files on the table with a thud. It timidly looks up with just her eyes visible as she glances at Teddy standing in the back. Okay. Asimov gestures for Rosa to start talking while he pulls up the data report from his terminal, checking the structural breakdown of the White Noise. As per Mr. Asimov's instructions, I retrieved some of the research directions stored by the Science Council from the Golden Age. Many of them are just papers, theories that exist only on paper without any actual research results. From there, I filtered out 8,791 research papers related to sound waves. Based on the application of the White Noise, I then narrowed it down. They're all published by the same institution. Experimental principles of sound field localization using forced sound signals. Hypothetical effects of giant cavitation bubble instantaneous pressure on sound fields. And this one, research on localization principles of special echo signals and based on spatial signal frequencies. Interesting. But everything is just theory, and the current Science Council hasn't restarted any of these projects. Asimov's expression gradually darkens as he compares the main diagrams in the papers. Go get the Abyss Project team files. Tenebrion? Hey, Tenebrion mention again! Rosa having made the connection, lets out hush gasps and rushes to another lab. Tenebrion's Kamui special frame? It's research on Tenebrion as a special energy source. The latest technology is already being applied, but during a recent project report, we discovered their application progress far exceeded what was presented. If it happened once, we can explain it as an accident, but when it happens a second time, something is up. Can the engineering force access surveillance footage around the Science Council? I need all recordings for the day of the report, with a special focus on all ambient sounds. Yes, I'll request access right away. How far back do you need? At least 3 years. Damn. Before she can express her confusion, there's a knock at the door. Forget it. She stretches slowly. In walks Ishmael, who is entering the room. Finds a corner to sit and starts working. Science Council doesn't have time to comply with inspection from the prosecutor's office at the moment. Asimov remains focused on the stack of documents, refusing to even acknowledge Ishmael's presence. Alright, damn, alright. I'm not here to represent the prosecutor's office. Her gaze shifts to the white noise placed in the middle of the table, waiting to be examined. That device is classified as a special item. The report has reached the president, so it doesn't require any approval. I apologize. You may not like me because of my identity, but I really am not here on behalf of the prosecutor's office. My firm can collect and reconstruct advanced data, and so the military has asked me to help restore this device. Damn, alright. Ishmael pulls the statement signed by Nicola. Please. After receiving permission, Ishmael stands by the table, carefully examining the device named White Noise. It looks like a large data reader, with several scratches from battles, and has markings that doesn't belong to the current era. She reaches out, gently touching the base of the device with her fingertips. Dots of light shimmer as data slowly flows out of its pale blue rays, showing the internal structure of the device. So please help me. Oh, Selena came to her. What do you want to do? I will. The girl looks up, her face tinged with both sorrow and determination. You have no right to interfere what must be premiered. I won't. Cause and effect. Pale blue light flickers, tracing the device's exterior and internal structure. A researcher on the side quickly takes photos, trying to figure out how it should be operated. Aw. Alright. Interesting. That's quite impressive for a data collection and reconstruction device. Asimov looks at Ishmael, who responds with a smile. I'm done with the military's request. Is there anything else you need me for? Not at the moment. I'll send a formal request if necessary. Then I'll take my leave. After researchers finish documenting, Ishmael gestures polite before leaving the lab. A positioning device. Asimov's mind races as he studies the terminal's projection of the device's core components that Ishmael disassembled. If Ishmael's analysis is right, and White Noise is indeed a positioning device, then what he didn't say was the only condition to activate this device is to play that specific noise on the surveillance footage at a precise frequency while the device is powered. Alright, interesting. But if anything, everything else is normal, then why can't White Noise activate again? Did this device actually teleport the Grey Room Commandant to another location? The task force has searched every inch of the conservation area, but where is the Commandant? Teleportation was never achieved, even during the Golden Age, so where did this device come from? Interesting. In other words, does this device locate Only a geographical position? Oh, interesting. Okay. But yeah, interesting. Interesting that they're now searching for us. But yeah, let's keep going. Leaving for a new world. Alright, City Department Store, Fast City, 9:30. A screen on a window of the department store by the street rolls through recent news. National News Agency. According to the Fast International News report on the 12th, Fast City police stopped an earlier attack at the Montali International Airport. The criminals were caught after the first wave of attacks on the airport's network system. They're apprehended at the scene. The airport operation was back to normal in just 2 hours. For more details, we turn to our special guest today, Mr. Anto, Commissioner for the United Government. This is an act of opposition against the New Earth Codex, without a doubt, but it crossed the line, just like the earlier attack at the Dionysus Theater. Dandelion leaves the store carrying boxes of supplies. She rolls her eyes when she hears the news and almost stumbles when Jonathan bumps into her from behind. Hey, be careful. You're too close. Dandelion puts down the boxes and crosses her arms in frustration as the news continues to loop in the background. Alright. Apprehended the scene. They didn't follow up at all. FOS said the virus only ran for 10 minutes before self-destruction. Destructing. Keep your voice down. We're in public. The news can give all the details to the public away. We don't even know what happened. Whatever it was is over. Jonathan looks around cautiously, making sure no one's paying attention to them before whispering. Whatever, it's fine as long as FOS's plan worked. This morning, the United Government already started assessing security requirements for employees like us. After sent in all your names, they gave us permission to change routes and request escort personnel. Huh. Alright, what happened to the guy who helped FOS by creating distraction at the airport? He has proof for an acute stress disorder episode. The airport even had to compensate him. It won't affect his life. I can't believe it actually worked. I'm impressed. It's nothing. The only one who really made it work is someone else. Jonathan stares straight ahead. Across the street, FOS and Iris lead against an SUV, taking inventory of their supplies. FOS is neat and incredible. Are you feeling jealous? Alright. Who doesn't want to be a hero? That's true. FOS was absolutely phenomenal during the airport operation. I didn't see it in person, but I bet it was just like something from a spy movie. That wasn't the only time. He instinctively touches the collar at the back of his neck. He will never forget the moment when FOS removed the listening device from there. Damn, alright. For the airport operation. Suburb, Fast City, 5 a.m. With the operation approaching, Jonathan finds himself wide awake at night, thoughts are racing rapidly in his mind. He keeps going through all the events, wondering if he really must get involved. From there is someone involved. How can he protect his own interests? According to the law. Never mind, no legal code was written for this situation. Knowing he won't get any more sleep before dawn, he gets up to use the cold morning air to calm himself. Yeah, I'm alright. He sorts through his jumbled thoughts as he walks against the morning breeze and accidentally wanders beyond the safety perimeter set by Iris. A group of monsters just like the ones in the theater appears. Jonathan realizes Luya will never let him off so easily. Help! Somebody help me! He's strayed too far from the villa. At this distance, no one can hear his cries for help. Am I going to die here? As the monsters close in on him slowly, Jonathan's face shows nothing but despair. Move! Sharp gunshots ring out from a far end, drawing the monster's attention. FOS. The weapons provided by Iris are more useful than expected. Although you can't kill the monsters, the shots are enough to keep them at bay. Let's go. You grab Jonathan by the shoulders and sprint frantically in the opposite direction. You, what are you doing here? Later. The guns can only scare the monsters, not kill them. You must stay alive until Iris notices that you and Jonathan are missing. You go around the outskirts into the forest, finally shaking off the monsters and making it back into the safety of the village shredded shield and magnetic field just before Jonathan collapses. Jonathan's heart is pounding so violently that he feels it's gonna burst from his chest. Why were you there so early? Was everything FOS said during the meeting his empty promises? Was FOS after knowing the full picture also planning to escape? Strange emotions brew in him as he guesses the intention of the self-proclaimed mercenary with malice. New listening device from his caller. When did you put that there? Yesterday. Impossible. We only met once yesterday. You're right. Why would you do that? Because I don't actually trust any of you. Damn. In an unfamiliar situation, it's best to do whatever it takes to maintain control. This is one of FOS's core teachings. Then why did you... One afternoon was enough for me to learn everything I needed. The only information you needed was whether your partners had ill intentions. You casually crushed the listening device and tuck it into your pouch. You're not a mercenary. It won't make any difference to this operation. Then why? Why get involved in this at all? Why risk your life to save me? There's nothing in it for you. I already gave you my reasons yesterday. That wasn't just empty talk. Why would anyone get themselves in such a terrible mess over such vague, abstract reasons? They're not that abstract. And I do have some connection to this incident. To save the world, of course. Save the world? You can hide from trouble for a while, but not forever. Once you know about something and you happen to have the power to help, you ought to do something. The currents of history rush everything along. If we let Luya do as she pleases, today it's Bane, tomorrow it'll be another city. Eventually it'll affect us all. Hey. Enough talking. Rest some more. The sun's about to come up. Jonathan watches FOS walk away. He touches his phone in his pocket. The screen was left on a chat window. Joe, I heard about what happened at Montali Airport. They're getting more reckless. It's unfair for you to stay on this mission I'm working on. Stay in Fast City for a few more days. I'm doing my best to get you out of this assignment. Professor. Thank you for that, but I want to go to Bane. Jonathan. Damn, alright. The people of Bane need help. What? Nothing. It's green. Let's go. Hey, stop pushing. I'm carrying a ton of stuff here. I'm going. After Jonathan and Dandelion crossed the street and finished loading supplies into the off-road vehicle, they overheard the other two discussing the operation. It's a 4-day journey from Fast to Jotun, the border city of Bane, and a 4.5-day journey to the capital if you take this route. What's our shift? Can Jonathan and Dandelion drive? I can handle it. Gonna drive for 4.5 days by herself? After she doesn't seem like someone who chooses the fastest and most effective way, we have now added that she probably doesn't know how to drive? Damn. Iris winks playfully. Ever since you had a meal together, she's been increasingly casual with you. Well, that's kind of true. I'm a contract operating continuously for days isn't a problem. When it's just driving, plus we'll be taking breaks. If we're just driving, why don't you stay on guard instead? Sure. Let me check if we got all our personal items. If not, you slide into the passenger seat, cast one last glance at the city, and buckle your seatbelt. Let's go. The main stretch of the route to Bane cuts through the highlands with lush vegetation. It's the rainy season and gentle drizzle persists. Aww. On the way, you meet a traveler going the opposite direction, stranded with a flat tire. You offer to help, and the traveler tells you about the road ahead. He even marks a few notable points on your map and gives you a pack of energy candies. Aw. Oh, this art. Aw. Back in the car, you glance at the two sleeping in the back before turning to Iris and whispering. Route 02 has mudslides and landslides. We'll have to take the other route. Okay. Route 04 doesn't have any supply points, but there is an abandoned service area. The guy earlier marked it on our map. Okay. Want some candy? Alright. But I need to keep my hands on the wheel. Aw. Iris keeps her eyes fixed on the road ahead without moving, as if nothing had happened. Unwrap a candy. You hold the candy to Iris's lips. Thank you. Her lowered voice, muffled by candy, sounds lazily like the rain outside. Dandelion mumbles something from the back seat and shifts her body. Both you and Iris reach for the speaker volume control at the same time. Aw. Your fingertips touch. Your eyes meet and you laugh. The upbeat music stops, leaving only the sound of heavy rain. I thought your hands were full. They were full earlier. Her serious tone carries a hint of a chuckle she can't quite hide. Aw. Do you want to take a nap? I promise to help keep watch. Then let's chat for a while. Sure, like what? Like your interest, the kind of music you like, or what you enjoy doing. I'd like to ask you those questions too. You don't have the answers? Do you not know yourself well? No, I want you to answer these questions. Sure, I'll tell you. However many times you want. And what did you just say? Nothing, I got candy stuck in my teeth. The casual conversation flows into a curtain of rain, falling among the highland trees as the vehicle rolls forward. Hey, alright, nice. Oh, that's nice. As the night falls, the four of you arrive safely at the abandoned service area on Highland Route 04. It was originally just a supply point, but after this route was built, it was expanded into a service area. The service area had the potential to develop into a small settlement, but the United Government's peace operation changed everything. The Highland route fell into disuse. Many points along the way declined as well. Iris parks the vehicle in a spot with clear visibility, where you can act quickly if anything happens. You help the others set up their tents. I had no idea there was so much to pitching a tent. Thought you could just hammer a couple of sticks anywhere and call it a day. That would have given you all sorts of troubles at night. Thanks for all the hard work. Jonathan and I will take care of dinner. We can't let you do everything. By the way, where's Iris? Alright. She's probably just walking around. You sound a bit strange. No. Jonathan, time to make dinner. I should have brought 2 boxes of instant meals. Damn. We're not in a rush now. Why don't we reward ourselves with some good food? We'll treat this as a vacation. Jonathan sighs, setting aside the contract he was drafting. He shrugs to himself before reluctantly trudging over to start a fire. Hey, alright. If this were a real vacation, I'd have brought a guy who doubles as a translator and a driver who can cook. Then you must have learned quite a few skills, right? Do you think that was the point? The casual conversation fades as you walk to the edge of the camp. Setting up makeshift security devices is simple from components you bought earlier. After you're done, you take out a map and head toward the spot you pointed out to Iris earlier when you were parking. Okay. You go around some abandoned buildings and a few rows of trees before your view suddenly opens. For you is a massive rusty platform surrounded by mostly moss-covered items. An old weathered piano stands silently to one side. Okay, alright. Iris stands by the piano. Her fingertips gently tracing the keys. She gazes at tilted steel frames behind the platform that were probably supports for the stage backdrops. Aw. You pause in front of the platform and speak from a distance. The person on the road today said, when Route 04 was first established years ago, they held celebrations in the service area. That's why you chose this route. The main reason was the landslide on Route 2. Iris turns around and looks at you with pressed lips. Can you give me a different reason? Because you probably haven't taken a break for a long time. Aw. If you'd rather not, we can also FOS. Iris interrupts you. Yeah. Would you be my audience? Sure. Aw. Aw, that's cute. You find an abandoned chair among the objects nearby. She carefully wipes it and sits down with proper posture. The first performer is light itself. It appears from behind the iris and shines on the lush foliage, making it look like the night has only just descended. Aww. Next to take the stage is music. It rises from the aged yet powerful keys and the crisp notes echoing from the corners of the stage. Elegant and graceful. Hey, nice. Then, with the flowing garments and dancing fingers, she moves like an iris flower swaying in the evening breeze, exquisite and soft. As her dress rises and falls, the tenderness you have yearned for fills your heart, and the thin barrier between you disappears. Aww. Your troubled thoughts vanish, and the iris silhouette seems to be moving in slow motion. But damn, this art, dude, is beautiful. This might be just more than just a mission. It may be a pleasant journey to be savored. All the beautiful things have just come into blossom. All the romantic stories still have time to unfold gradually. Aw, that's nice. Aw, that was such a beautiful way to end that. Wow. But, yeah, beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. I love that. Especially the ending, man. Wow. But yeah, I gotta do something. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, let's keep going. Afterglow. People cherish beautiful moments because they're fleeting, unlike the trivial events of daily life. True, that is very true. As the sun rises on the horizon, this journey approaches its end. Jotun city outskirts, 1730. Staying on the hillside with no binoculars, you see a city that looks more like a town on the edge of Bane in the distance. Let me note down the supply list first. Oh shit, my bad. VTuber bottle. I don't know why I forgot the VTuber bottle thing. My bad. My bad. 1 sec. There we go. Try to get everything within 1 or 2 hours of entering the city. Shouldn't we rest for the night? I think FOS is worried about Noriluya making a move first. Jotun City is almost a day's drive from the capital. Would she set up an ambush there? She may not set up an ambush, but she'll definitely have scouts in the area. The possibility stands. Noriluya doesn't know which route we'll take to Bane, so she might send scouts to all the border cities. That's a lot of effort. I've really reached the top of her hit list. Anyway, we should keep our vision short. Let's hit the road as soon as we get our supplies. I'm afraid we'll have to stay another night in the wilderness. It's okay. I'm already used to it. Now, grab your list and let's move out. Hey, let's go. Jotun City streets. Having finished gathering the supplies and picking up some extra desserts, you leave the market and head back to the car. Alright. Just when you're about to call Iris over to try some treats, you freeze with your hand in the air as you approach the window, the words stuck in your throat. In the amber glow of dusk and tree shadows dancing, she lies asleep in the driver's seat. Aww. Her left hand is in an unnatural position, and her slightly furrowed brows give a hint of distress. You can't hear her breathing through the window, but her regular rise and fall of her chest shows her distress. After she doesn't seem like someone who chooses the fastest and most effective way, we never added, she probably doesn't know how to drive? I'm a construct. Operating continuously for days isn't a problem when it's just driving. Plus, we'll be taking breaks. If we're just driving, why don't you stay on guard instead? Is she tired from driving for 4 days straight? The absurd thought surfaces in her mind, only to be quickly dismissed. Aw. She's a construct. With regular rest, she could drive continuously for 40 days without showing any signs of fatigue. No, it's just I'm thinking about how to explain it. I belong to the unit government of another time. Unit number 654, Operation Codename Iris. We were the first to discover Noriluya's existence, and we've been fighting for a long time to stop her from disrupting history. What is making Iris doze off is probably the countless 4-day stretches she's endured day and night, beyond your knowledge. With a sigh, you set down the supplies and use the phone you got in fast to send Jonathan a message. Press your hand against the car window and after hesitating, take out the keys. Aww. You open the door with the least possible movement, unfasten the seatbelt, and lift Iris from the driver's seat. Iris's reaction makes you think she woke up, because the contract senses are far beyond that of humans. You can't tell whether Iris is truly exhausted or if it's something else. But to your surprise, she stays unusually calm in your arms, even her furrowed brow noticeably relaxing. You carefully place her on the back seat, then lean against the closed door, gazing at the evening glow on the horizon. Iris, how long have you been fighting? Who exactly are you? Time flows amidst whispers and sighs. Soon Jonathan and Deadline come out from the supermarket and approach the car. Put your fingers to your lips. Shh. You signal for the two to be quiet. Jonathan and Deadline are confused, but lighten their footsteps. Jonathan opens the bag in his hand and lowers his voice. I got the earmuffs you wanted here. Thank you. You check out the earmuffs. Carefully open the car door and put them on Iris. Jonathan and Dandelion see the sleeping Iris and move more quietly. Dandelion sneaks into the back seat while Jonathan gently opens the passenger door. Aw. You take the driver's seat and after a short pause, pour a cup of warm water and pass it to Dandelion. Please put it next to her. Okay. You adjust the sun visor and rearrange the shopping bags in the car to shield the sleeping Iris from the last traces of sunset, then start the engine. The car drives into the sunset. Soon both Jonathan and Dandelion fall asleep, leaving only the gentle vibration of the vehicle in your senses. You drive for a while until the candy in your mouth dissolves. Just as you're about to get another, unwrapped candy appears on your lips. Oh? Aw. A pair of arms wraps around your neck and from behind as Iris's voice appears at your side. You can sleep some more. Who carried me to the back seat? Her voice still sounds drowsy. Iris leans forward, resting her head on your shoulder, her eyelids half drawn. Dandelion. I should have woken up ages ago. Dandelion might look gentle, but she's always been rather rough. She blows softly against her earlobe playfully. Her breath gentle and warm. Iris keeps leaning against you, swaying her head while humming an unfamiliar tone. Drowsiness creeps up with her melody, and she lets out a yawn. Pull over. It's fine. I can still pull over. I want to get out and stretch my legs. Iris buries her head back in between her arms, making her voice sound muffled. It's getting dark. Sure. Aw. After parking the car by the road, you get out. Iris stretches, noticing you watching her, and smiles with a playful wink. After setting up security devices, you walk with Iris toward a nearby hill blooming with flowers. Nights are shorter during summer. Let's meet before night if we can't make it at dawn. Iris gathers some iris flowers, gently breathing in their scent. Do you like the sunset? Yes. I like it too. Sunsets always gives rise to a tapestry of emotions. Many of my inspirations and reminiscences happen at this time. Iris tucks a strand of hair behind her ear. It's like slowly approaching a destined end, one we can only welcome and never escape. FOS, do you miss home? Yeah, of course. Don't worry, I'll help you defeat Anora Luya. Then you'll finally be free from this long mission. I know you will. Aw. Iris blinks into a gentle smile. She straightens up slightly and intertwines her fingers. By the way, that art was amazing, dude. God, the art in this game is so good, man. God. Oh, and the music as well. I'm loving the piano here, dude. But yeah, Iris breaks into a gentle smile. She straightens up and slightly intertwines her fingers. But yeah, man, the music with just a solo piano. Ballad really feels so intimate, man. You immediately understand and sit beside her on the grass. Together you watch as the sunset fades in the distance. Suddenly you feel a weight on her shoulder. Iris is leaning against you, her breathing soft and steady. She's fallen asleep in the end. Aw. Remain peacefully still. You watch as the sunlight slowly recede from her face. Aw. Good night, Iris. Aw, it's beautiful. I love that. That was cute. I love that. Aw. But yeah, anyways, sorry about that. But yeah, let's keep going. Midpoint. Alright, let's go. Bane's capital, Yuchin Hotel. Inside the vintage room with its elegant furnishings, soft night lights glow, watching over the person sleeping on the bed. Alright, nice. Aw, alright. Aw. Iris rubs her forehead and sits up from under the covers. Outside the window, the sky is pitch black with no hint of dawn. It's the first time she had a deep sleep in a long time. She sits cross-legged on the bed, hugging her blanket. Staring out the window, she slowly untangles her thoughts. The four of them arrived safely in Bane's capital last night, thanks to the conductor's various identities. Not only Luya, but even the United Government cannot trace them. For now, the United Government only knows from the schedule that Jonathan must have entered the country, but nobody knows his exact location. Alright. At this thought, Iris smiles and slowly lies back down. It's so nice. She touches her shoulder, gently tracing the patterns painted there with her fingertips. Aw. To have you by my side. A detailed action plan that leaves no room for error, always setting up everything one step ahead, just like when we fought side by side in the past. Lost in her thoughts, Iris begins to envision scenes of their future together. After that, a word that promises something beautiful is followed by a reality that chills one to the bone. After this comes the final step. They can hide all they want, but Jonathan must eventually contact the local government. And the moment he appears in public, Honora Luya's replica will come for him. Defeat Honora Luya's replica and send the conductor away before Honora Luya arrives. That's the destined future for the two of them. For her and the conductor, there's no after. There never was. Aw. The smile on Iris's lips fades as her gaze sharpens, clearing away the dreamy haze. Don't lose yourself in dreams, Iris. Fate has shown you mercy with its last tenderness. This is already a blessing you've never dared wish for. Iris whispers as she rises to her feet, determined. Fatigue vanishes from her expression as she begins to dress and get ready. Hey, nice. Alright. Ooh, the art. With her back to the window, Iris ties her hair as the first light appears, softly illuminating the room. Her gaze falls on the letter by the bed. Her movements are slow. A thought flashes through her mind. Should I write a letter to the conductor before saying goodbye? Her fingertips brush against the letter as a reason and emotion clash within her. A letter to reveal my true identity or keep it a secret and just say goodbye. Reason stands at her left with a stern warning. You've sacrificed so much. Wasn't it all for the conductor's safety? If you create more complications, something goes wrong. How will you live with the consequences? Damn, alright. Motion stands at her right, tugging at her hair. Nothing will go wrong. You've sacrificed so much. Don't you deserve a place in the doctor's heart or leave a tiny trace? Can you live without it? While she's caught in the conflict, another doubt surfaces. If she were to write, how would she sign it? Should she write it as Selena or Iris? A very faint knock at the door interrupts her. Ooh, the music. Iris, are you awake? Sorry, FOS, can you please give me a moment? Iris's body relaxes after responding. She closes her eyes and slowly exhales. When she opens them again, there's no hesitation in her gaze. She'll just leave one line for the conductor without being seen. Aw. This is her little secret indulgence and her final solace. What do you mean? The nightingale sighs at dawn, roses burn, moonlight hides. Though the journey has reached its end. Royal blue ink in her characteristically delicate handwriting. She takes one last look at the letter before leaving at once. Aw. Sorry, I wanted to let you all rest a bit more. But Jonathan needs to report to local government soon. Based on our current intel, here's what I'm thinking. After rambling on for a while, you finally notice that Iris isn't responding. You look up to see her staring at you motionless. Damn, alright. Iris? In the dawn that clings to time, in the mirror where Pharrellza whispered, Iris' gaze remains fixed. She makes no attempt to explain herself, only offering a faint smile. I am listening. Please continue. Aw. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. Tucking a strand of hair behind her ear, Iris' gaze grows increasingly intense as she stares at the person before her, as if trying to burn their image into her eyes. But my love, please forgive me. But my love, please don't be sad. Aw. Hey, alright. Bane's capital, City Hall. Alright. Standing across from the City Hall plaza, Jonathan nervously clutches the terms of agreement he hurriedly drafted overnight. The signing of the New Earth Codex is not an overnight process. It requires many teams to negotiate for days or weeks. In some extreme cases, it may take months just to establish a general direction, followed by years of implementation. Today, however, the terms of agreement in Jonathan's hands and his actions will determine whether Bane is going to begin this process, or more importantly, with what attitude they'll approach it. Jonathan resorts to his usual habit to boost his confidence and takes a deep breath. Alright. Chill out. Dandelion's voice suddenly appears at his ear as he straightens Jonathan's collar. Iris and FOS will take care of everything. Just focus on your task, don't worry. Sure. Jonathan nods slowly but seriously. He takes out his phone and walks forward. This is a dedicated line for the Bane delegation of the United Government Legal Affairs Department. How may I assist you? Hello, I'm... As you watch Jonathan walk away, your hand resting on the holster quietly flicks the safety off. Alright. When will Honora Luya get here? Soon, but it'll be different from before. Honora Luya can traverse time with her domain intact if she's fully prepared, so... Bzz. Before she can finish, a familiar white noise pierces your ears, followed by immediately white mist coming out of nowhere. Alright. Dandelion, get out of here now! Dandelion bolts for the exit without responding and looking back. Oh shit, the music, okay. A stage suddenly materializes. Hey, combat time! Gameplay time! Let's go!
The structure is completely identical. An area-wide rewind, perhaps. Or maybe... all the levers are disabled. I need to find the control center.
Alright, let's go. Investigate. Still locked, eh?
The lever is locked in place. Has the security system been restored as well? Some kind of audio recorder. All the notes are damaged. Do I need to play the corresponding melody?
Perhaps you can fix it.
I
Yep.
recognize this song.
Alright, let's go. Oh boy, another rhythm game. Great. Let's go. Spam, just spam it. Yep, just spam, baby. Ooh, that's a
Thankfully,
nice
my
song,
skills
by the
haven't
way.
grown rusty.
Hey, nice. Ooh, interesting door.
The control center should
Investigate.
be this way. Looks like the door's jammed from the other side.
All right, let's go. Alrighty. Oh, lever. Still locked, eh?
All the levers are disabled. I need to find the control center.
Alright, fine.
Additional defenses. Looks like I'm heading in the right direction. Here's to the dawn light and more toxin of it. To the stars, I offer this song.
Got it, fine.
The overture is done. Time for the main movement.
Got him.
A bold, defiant bloom! Strange. This decor feels more like a club. What is she hiding?
Stain, eh? Strange shame. Seems someone spilled some wine and moved something over it. Complaint message. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't open the new arrivals. Put them in the warehouse behind the wine cabinet. I'm gonna kick you out if you dare put them in the wine cabinet again. Display case with gears. A gear case. Glass case. The gears in there are slowly moving normally with a click sound.
What's this? A hidden room.
Oh, a hidden room, eh? Wow. All right. Interesting. Alright, it's been unlocked. You can now pull it. Cool.
The device is working properly. Looks like this is the place. Should be all set now. I should head back to where I started.
Okay, I will. Interesting that there's no music here. Playing, at least.
It's working properly now.
Oh, that was legit just... I could literally just... Me and... Literally just walk through then. That was literally a shortcut. Bruh. Medium points. All right.
I'd have liked
Oh,
a more
shit.
ceremonious opening. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Here's to the dawn light and morning dew. Tossed in to the stars, I offer this song. The overture
All right,
is
boss
done.
fight time. Let's go.
Time for the main movement.
Capture target locked.
Here's to the dawn light and morning dew. Here's to the dawn light and...
Take a bow, then make your exit.
No, I don't think I will.
Here's to the dawn light. Tossed into the stars, I offer this song.
Oh shit. Okay.
You always come up with solutions quickly when encountering theater accidents. Good. That's what makes a proper artist.
Luya, what's done is done.
That's what you think, Iris. This is not over yet!
Correcting the score. Ignite the overture.
Ah, oh shit, this song. Oh yes. Ah, the classics.
Take a bow, then make your exit.
Oh shit, what the hell? What the fuck, man? You know what? Just spam all the buttons. Just spam it all. Just spam all of them. Just spam all of them. All at once. Literally just spam all of them all at once. That's all I'm gonna do. Hey, got him. Nice.
A bold, defiant bloom.
So that's how it is. I'll come for you again, Iris.
Ooh, cutscene. Let's go.
Conductor.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's finally over. And now, we just need its call. And you can go home.
What about you, Iris?
I too have somewhere I belong. It always comes back to farewells. Don't look so sad. A lot of people are waiting for you. before we part ways again. We still have a bit of time.
Aw. Damn, Bane's capital, City Hall. Damn. Massive buildings shatter and dissipate like mirages all around and turn to white mist, as if the opera is approaching its finale. Alright. You arrive with Iris at the theater's edge and cross the boundary between reality and illusion. One second. I'll be back in a sec. Doorbell seems to be ringing. I'll be back. What the hell? Sorry, I'm back, but what the heck? I just saw my mascot shrink for some weird reason. What the heck? What the hecky? What the heck? Okay. But yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. What was that about? A bright twilight descends once more. You see a visibly excited crowd exiting the city hall, with Jonathan at their center. Dandelion is actually anxiously gesturing to him on the side. The two turn in your direction with grave expressions. They freeze for a moment when they see you and Iris, then break into smiles and wave their arms. Aw. Looks like things went smoothly over there, too. Iris stays silent, exhales deeply, then breaks into a soft laugh. Hey, I know everyone's excited, but this is just the first step. Folks, the first step. We still have a lot to prepare. Try to calm down, please. I need to check with my team first. Jonathan quiets the crowd and walks over with Dandelion. I pat Jonathan on the shoulder. Impressive. Are you done with the signing? It's not that simple. We're still a long way off from actually signing the New Earth Codex. Bane has only expressed interest in the idea. I'm afraid I'll be staying here for the next few months. Yeah, I'm alright. We still need multiple rounds of negotiations, reviews, and signatures. Just the preliminary consultants for the treaty will take a full week. It's already a very promising start. Jonathan looks at Iris as he speaks. His expression suddenly changes, like he's remembered something. It's over now, right? Iris is amused by Jonathan's action. She presses her lips together, exchanges a glance with you, and gives a serious answer. Yes, it's over. Bane has chosen his side, and the general direction is set. It's no longer something Leah can change with a few attacks. From now on, you don't have to worry about your safety. Phew, thank goodness. Huh? Really, I thought in the beginning you told me that's only over after the formal signing of the Codex. Didn't we have one more week? Iris pauses for a split second without being noticed and misses Dandelions' claim for nonchalance. Things don't always go as planned, and besides, isn't the treaty signing process starting tonight? Ah, yes, thanks to our preparations, Bane is quite satisfied with our attitudes owned by the United Government. Hey, nice. As a gesture of goodwill for concessions on certain terms, they're hosting an evening reception at the Yuchin Hotel for a delegation, symbolizing the official start of the treaty signing process. Once this news is made public, it means that Bane is announcing their position to the entire international community. Come with me, please. Without any one of you, I could have accomplished any of this. I'm sorry, if you say so. If you want to decline, the mission is done, and you will need to go back to the correct timeline as soon as possible. But you change your mind in the moment your eyes meet Iris's. Before we part, there's still a bit of time. Nothing, I'll be there on time. Then... Jonathan's eyes dart between you and Iris. Something clicks, and then he grabs Dandelion and leaves with a knowing smile. Aww. Huh, what are you? See you two tonight. Dandelion and I will wait for you at the hotel. Iris, give FOS a proper makeover. It's on me. Psst. You... FOS? Would you accept my invitation? You feign annoyance with a small huff as Iris extends her hand, but ultimately hold it. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Nice. Bane's capital, shopping district, 1830. The festive marketplace is lined with promotional signs for sales, discounts, and free gifts. You stroll into several clothing stores, patiently standing like mannequin while Iris takes her time shopping. You give her a helpless look before Iris finally notices her expression. She holds down a laugh as she calls over her clerk to pay. Aw. I'll take all these, plus the ones FOS is wearing now, everything together. Here, go change. You take your own clothes from Iris and enter the fitting room. When you come out, you know she's carrying several shopping bags. Where should we go next? We're done, let's head back. You reach out to take the bags from her, not understanding what she means. But didn't you say these weren't suitable? I just wanted to fulfill a little wish of mine. I know you wouldn't be comfortable wearing these. Well, just take them home. As she speaks, Iris steps back a little to look you up and down. Aw. This outfit definitely suits you better. Yep, you look more lively in this. It gives me peace of mind. Excuse me, thank you for shopping here. Here's your card and receipt. A small gift for spending a certain amount. The Kowloon New Year is coming up. The clerk smiles and hands another elegant little bag to Iris. Aw. Happy New Year in advance. Oh, thanks. I hope Jonathan doesn't have a heart attack over this. Iris accepts the item with a smile and gives you a meaningful wink. Aw. Don't worry, I'm not planning on asking for reimbursement because... I definitely wouldn't want to buy you clothes in his name. As you exit the store, she immediately opens the gift from the shop and holds it up to her face with delight. What's this? Aw, your smile is cute. Sparklers. Some traditions in Bane are strangely similar in Kowloons. Before... Iris suddenly remembers her words, as if she said something sensitive. I learned about them while studying cultural geography, but I've never actually tried them before. Aw. With a flick of her fingers, a billion colors burst from the tip of the sparkler. Iris holds up the sparkling light. Her pupils growing ever brighter in the colorful glow. Aw. Something stirs as the blurry figures flicker through your memories. It feels like something's about to surface. about to surface. Cell. Your empty hand reaches out but finds nothing. God damn it, really? There's barely a step between you. Iris doesn't notice your actions as she twirls the sparkler, drawing line after line in the air. Aw. What are you writing? I'm not telling you. As one sparkler burns out, she quickly lights another and repeats the same shape as before. Nautis Curios, Selena. She wants to connect these two names together in her heart, even if only for the brief flicker of the sparkler's light. It rained earlier, leaving shallow puddles across the ground that reflect the setting sun, making the scene all the more brilliant. Aww. Aww, this is beautiful art. Iris crouches down, silently watching the sparkler's flickering reflection inside in the puddle. It's almost out. The sun is about to sink below the horizon. This dream, stolen from the weave of time, is about to end. It's getting dark. Iris. Yeah? Which timeline do you actually belong to? Iris doesn't answer, nor does she look up. She continues to gaze at her own reflection in the puddle. Is this information also under confidentiality protocols? Do you want to come find me? You can't. We are too far apart. It's like going from the very top line of a musical staff to the very bottom. The distance from 1 to 5 in terms of time is already very long. Then, if you want to contact me, just write me letters. Yeah. Iris smiles in the reflection, but ripples suddenly disturb the puddle, hiding her expression. I'll write to you too, and maybe someday. Our letters will bridge space and time, allowing us to meet again. I just hope you won't find me annoying. I might write about lots and lots of trivial things. That's not an option. You sit with Iris in silence, watching the flicker burn. Aw. Aw, that was beautiful. Wow, that was a beautiful end there. Wow. That was a bittersweet end in there, not gonna lie. Damn. Damn, what a bittersweet end, man. Damn. But yeah, great stuff, dude. Wow. Alright, sorry about that, but yeah. Interesting stuff, but yeah. I think this next node will probably be the last story node we do for today. So yeah, let's go. Turning around. Maine's capital, Yuchin Hotel, 2030. The Grand Hotel gleams with brilliant decorations. A banner celebrating the signing ceremony hangs in the center. Photographers bustle about to record the event from various angles. Hey, nice. Glasses clink and lights dance as the crowd's chatter fills the hall with a lively buzz. Jonathan, the man of the hour, basks in attention as people gather around him. Dandelion stands by him with a slightly stiff smile. Aw. You thought you and Iris would go unnoticed, but... Here's my business card. F.S. Iris, please do give my proposal some thought. Okay. You take the card, offer thanks, and find an excuse to leave the social hub with Iris. They're so enthusiastic. Really, I actually think catching attention is quite normal for people like us. The United Government has been making too many waves, attracting all sorts of opposition. Every delegation of the New Earth Codex has met trouble to varying degrees. So escorting a key delegation quietly into Bane's capital is no small feat. Iris looks at you with admiration in her eyes. Dandelion told me that among those meeting with Jonathan, only one person had a sour expression, Bane's border security chief. Care for a drink to celebrate our success? Naturally. You've barely taken a sip when someone's gaze falls on you, forcing you to pause and give a polite nod. There are too many eyes on us. Just as you finish speaking, an announcement echoes through the hall. Iris suddenly pauses with her arm still linked with yours. Aww. The signing ceremony for the Codex will start in 30 minutes. We kindly ask all guests to enter in an orderly fashion. Damn. If we're uncomfortable here, shall we step outside for a bit? Huh? Okay. Hey, nice. You walk next to Iris through the crowd to a higher floor. The city sparkles with lights beneath the night sky, like awakened dreams too timid for daylight. Aw. The gaze falls upon the streets below covered in irregular shadows. At every intersection, travelers hesitate, uncertain whether they should cross the ravines before them. Aw. Oh, this is beautiful art. Iris sits at the edge of the rooftop, the evening breeze weaving through her long hair. Her face bears the faintest blush, her luminous eyes gazing forward, motionless as she contemplates the play of moonlight and shadow below. You look away from the city. Before you can turn around, a warm, soft touch lands on your left hand, resting at your side. Can you tell me your real name, FOS? Your instincts as a companion tell you to stay silent, but the moment Iris speaks, overmotion overrides reason. Aw. No question why she doubts her name, nor wonder why she's chosen this moment to ask. Noctis Kyrios. Noctis Kyrios. I love your name, it's so beautiful. Aw. A name is a key, a right, a promise from its owner. It holds one past and future, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. She can finally speak the syllables that have lingered in her dreams without causing suspicion. Noctis Kyrios. So she says it once more. The syllables dance on her tongue with the rhythm of poetry. Her fingers tighten around yours as she turns around, her eyes kindling with a faint trace of emotion. Iris slowly lifts her head and traces your features with her gaze again and again. I'll always remember. A whispered confession. Iris has thought all her desires were shredded by a blade of restraint the moment she made that decision. Then to the ashes in the endless cycle that followed. But now, the scattered ashes break free, tearing at her consciousness, desperate to be voiced. Only when she looks back does she realize with a start that they turned into shackles of thorns. Damn. Iris's teeth begin to chatter. She's panicking. Her mind betrays her body, but what of her body itself? What cannot stay will slip away, and the closer you reach, the deeper you will fall. Let's go, Noctis. Iris finally lowers her eyes to avoid eye contact before speaking again. Thank you for your help throughout this journey. Huh. She takes out the core she got from today's battle. Its once dim markings are now overflowing with the deep blue ooh that represents Iris. Iris. Hush. Wispy white mist begins to surge as Iris presses her finger to her lips. Aw. Noctis, please don't say anything. What? White noise grows louder and louder as the finger pressed against her lips applies more pressure. Oh shit, the music changed. Alright. You break free from it and try to say something, but everything your eyes can see suddenly becomes shrouded in mist. Bane's capital, Yuchen Hotel. Conservation Area 221. Logistics house. Alright. Iris! Reach out, trying to find her, but are lost in the white mist. Commandant? Someone seems to be calling out. Hyla? The white mist gradually dissipates and someone unexpected comes into view. Anomaly detected. Initiating alert mode. Wait, Commandant! It's the Commandant! The sound of weapons being put away rings through the silent mist. You feel like you're breaking through a dream as people rush to your side. Beginning vital signs verification. Preparing to collect biological data. Notify Babylonia. The Commandant has returned. You focus your mind again. This is the warehouse in Conservation Area 221, where you last fought with Luya. After a quick identity verification, the isolation is lifted and Isla dashes into the warehouse. Now little more than rubble after the battle. Commander, we've been looking for you so long. Where did that mech take you? It's complicated. I'll explain everything to you later. Luckily, everything is resolved now. Resolved, that's good. Alright, I think Asimov discovered something. A streak of dark blue appears at the edge of your vision. Wait, those are... Isn't that why we came here? Commander, are you okay? Isla turns around in confusion. A frame is being transported by several uniformed Babylonian personnel behind her. Immediately, you see in the frame silhouette. Commandant? Your heart stops briefly before it starts racing. An overwhelming sense of unease develops your entire being. No, I'm just thinking about how to explain it. I belong to the Union government of another time, in unit number 654, Operation Codename Iris. No, that's not right. You shouldn't be like this. You can't. Oh, damn. We're too far apart. It's like going from the very top of a line of music staff to the very bottom. The distance from 1 to 5 in terms of time is already very long. You instinctively licked your dry, cracked lips. Iris? And consciousness begins to jumble as your breathing quickens. Damn. Commander, what's wrong? Too many questions crowd your mind at once. You open your mouth, but the words catch in your throat, and you stay silent. Beep, beep, beep. Just then, your terminal chimes with a notification after reconnecting with the network. Alright. From Ishmael. Ishmael interfering again, huh? Damn, of course she is. But, yeah, interesting story so far. And, ooh, Iris seems to be there, huh? Ooh, interesting. Wonder what that's all about. But, yeah. Interested to see where that goes. Where it goes from here. Now they're back. Now that we're back. But, yeah. Super interested to see, and I'm super... This is really... Honestly, I think I kind of like it. It's not the best story so far, but... PGR's ever made, but I like it so far. But, yeah. It's alright. But, yeah. But, yeah, I think with that said... music's been great. The art's been great. And it's really interesting that we're finally connecting with Selena now. We actually get to see Selena now. Hopefully we actually know and are able to, you know, share her identity. Her actual true identity with us by the end. But yeah. Overall, man, just great stuff. But yeah. I think with that said, I will be streaming again on Wednesday at 3 p.m. EST. We will be streaming Genshin Impact again, so yeah, I hope you'll stick around for that. We'll be continuing Risley's story quest, and hopefully if we finish Risley's story quest, we'll also start another one as well. But yeah, I think with that said, just overall great stuff, man. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, also a quick reminder that the channel and stuff Dropbox for the naming of the mascot here is still open, and that our chat mascot here is still open, that you're free to drop a name recommendation on Discord or Twitter. But yeah, I think with that said, that's all I gotta say. So yeah. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please drop a like on the stream. And also, if you want to see more, be sure to drop a subscribe. And also, let me know what you thought of the stream down in the comments below. And thank you guys again so much for watching. Remember to stay humble, be kind to people, and I'll see you guys later.